So you've come to this video and you're going, what the hell is this about? You've probably heard about it. You might even experience it. And today I'm going to help you decide, do I have ASMR? Do I get triggered by ASMR? And just basically, what is it? So, to start explaining, I'm just going to use a little bit of magic. The first question you've got to ask is, what even is ASMR? Now, ASMR stands for Autonomous Sensory Meridian Response. Now, what that means is, you can't help it. Just happens. That's the autonomous part. Now, the sensory meridian response is, sensory is just the senses. You respond to a stimuli that gives you a nice feeling. So that's where the sensory part comes in. Meridian is the nice feeling that you get, and the response is just because it's a response to certain stimuli. Not much you can do about it, except enjoy it. Really, if you've got it, enjoy it. Now, ASMR is different from person to person. So I'm now going to explain kind of my experience with ASMR. Now, when I get my ASMR, I get it down my spine, down the back of my neck, top of my head, and kind of down my mid-back. That's where I get it. It's a kind of nice tingly feeling. Now, I know some people don't particularly like it. I know a few friends who have ASMR, but they just don't like the feeling. So they just try and live with it, really. Some people find it nice, some people don't. It's all personal choice. But personally, there's a lot more people than don't who find it nice and enjoy it. So that's why these videos are made. They're done to trigger a response. Now, the response can usually leave a person feeling quite tired and can leave a person feeling relaxed, which is a good thing, which can help in some cases with sleep patterns or insomnia, and has been known to help people in the past by helping them relax and by helping them just chill, basically. So I'm going to now go over a few of the more common ASMR types, and then we'll go from there, really. So let's use my magic again. So, have you ever been to a doctor's surgery and you're sitting there and the doctor's talking to you in general tones, and then she looks at you and takes out a pen or a stick and goes, "Can you follow this pen for me?" Just moves the pen around, you follow it, you get a nice tingly sensation down your spine. That's ASMR. This is kind of one that's known as a medical ASMR. Now, it's one of the most common types. I can't explain why. I can't explain why it happens. It's just a response to certain stimuli. Now, every person who has ASMR has different triggers. Some of them are medical, so going into the likes of a GP, dentist. For them, it can be quite relaxing. I know that sounds ridiculous, but it can actually be relaxing. Now, if they asked you to follow the light, or focus on a certain point and told you to count fingers that they were doing, that's more of a visual one. Now, there's also auditory responses, which if they whispered something in your ear, which is another common ASMR type, which is whispering, which originally, when the community started, the ASMR community, was known as the whispering community, because that was one of the most common triggers, is whispering. Now, whispering in someone's ears, like, "Hello, how are you? I don't really know what to say right now, but this is an idea of what the whispering in the videos could be." So that's just to give you a general idea. They're the main two common ones that I come across. The other ones are personal attention roleplay. So when someone's literally concentrating on you or the camera or different things. And these are different triggers that people can have. You won't have all of them. You might do. I've not heard of a person who has yet. But there's a lot of people who have a lot of different triggers. Now, there's triggers that a lot of people don't like. such as mouth sounds, lip smacking, and things of that sort. So there is a lot of different varieties of ASMR. Now, I make ASMR content. That is what I do on this channel. I make ASMR content to help trigger people. I know that sounds weird, as trigger recently has got a very negative connotation. In the way ASMR people mean it, they mean to trigger the response of ASMR. So, we can't really say more than that. I'm just putting that out there, that when I say the word trigger, I mean to trigger ASMR, not to trigger any special snowflakes. But anyway, that's going to be my video today. That's just a brief explanation of what ASMR is. To sum up, it's a nice feeling, usually down the back of the neck, spine, top of the head area, and that can be triggered by pretty much anything. If a person responds to that stimuli, that's what triggers them. And if you like ASMR, what I suggest you try and do is find out what your triggers are. But, this is a big but, do not overdo ASMR. There is what we know of as, or I call it ASMR fatigue. Now, watching too much ASMR and getting it constantly can leave you with sort of a problem, that you won't be able to experience it for a short amount of time, or depending on how long you give yourself a break from it. So it's not a constant thing, because you can get, another phrase for it is ASMR immunity, which is you just can't feel it because it's, your body just gets used to the feeling. So try not to overdo ASMR, but I suggest trying to find out your triggers and then using them to your advantage, and don't stop trying to find new triggers once you've found one, because if you continuously overdo it, you just won't be triggered to it anymore. But anyway guys, that's going to be it for today. To sum up, ASMR, nice feeling, top of the head, down the neck, spine. Don't overdo it. Try and find out your triggers and just relax. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you guys relax and chill, and at some point sleep. So anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I just want to say to you, because this is going to be coming out on Christmas Day, Merry Christmas, or Happy Holidays, depending on where you are in the world or what you celebrate at this time of year. So that's what I wanted to say to you guys. I hope you have a lovely time, and I hope that my videos can help you sleep well. So I'll see you very soon guys.